Hey y'all, Bloodwing here, back to bring some grumpiness to the internet, and welcome to Redneck Radio. And with me, as usual, is Irate Bear.
Hello, I hope everybody is well on this Thursday evening.
Yeah, I hope you're all doing good. Doing good. It's war. The good news is it's warming up around here. It's a little over 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which those of you that don't know Fahrenheit, that's just slightly above freezing. But at least it's above freezing.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah. Was really beginning to wonder.
How are you, Bloodwing?
Oh, I'm tired. As most everybody knows if they have Twitter. I mentioned I might be late with the stream today because I had running to do. I had to go pick up the grandkids. I got back right at 2:00, so I've been home just a little over half an hour, and I've been running around like a madman trying to get this thing up and ready. But, how are you, Bear?
I'm okay, thank you very much, mate. Typical Thursday for me, mate. Yeah, I just did the weekly grocery shop and put out a video.
Yeah.
I just had a steak dinner, which was very nice.
Cool.
And it's Valentine's Day, but me and Vanilla Bear, we're not really big on Valentine's Day. Like, she doesn't give a shit. In her mind, you know, why celebrate, you know, and give each other affection just one day out of the year when you should be doing it every day. But we will be watching a nice movie together after the stream and having cuddly wuddly snuggles on the couch.
Yeah, my wife and I never got too much into the Valentine's Day thing. Christmas either. You know, once we started having kids, we just said, just spend it on the kids. I don't need anything. Don't buy me nothing.
Yeah. Like, I don't like getting cards for my birthday or Valentine's Day or anything else, really.
Yeah.
I just, because they're going to go in the bin.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny you say that because I watched commenting on comments earlier from Neebs Gaming. And they had that
2 minutes of it. I watched the first 2 minutes of it. I need to watch the rest.
They had that exact discussion that they hated cards.
Well, I mean, you open a card, the card could cost anywhere between like £1 to £5, maybe sometimes a bit more. You know, you're going to go, oh, thank you. You're going to put it on your mantelpiece or your windowsill. You leave it there for a day, and then it goes in the recycling bin, you know?
Corey says, what if there's money in the cards? Corey, I'm well past the age that the chances of there being a money in a card somebody give me are slim to none.
Yeah, exactly. Vanilla Bear, who's in the chat right now, said she got me a steak. Well, she cooked the steak. She didn't get me a steak.
I want a steak. Vanilla, get over here and cook me a steak. And I'll take a nice baked potato and a salad with that, please. Chop, chop.
Without the salad.
Yeah, I haven't had a nice medium rare steak for a long while. That sounds good.
Yeah, she cooks it in butter as well.
Sounds good to me.
It was delicious.
I do have a pound of bacon in there. Just I can hear it talking to me. You know, yeah, fry me,
cook me, eat me. Why not wrap me around some sausages and have that instead?
Oh, trust me, I could sit down and eat a whole pound of bacon all by myself.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I could.
Yeah.
Not right now.
I'd be able to hear my arteries harden while I was eating, but you know, I have an appointment with a vascular specialist here. They're taking a different route with my doctor, by the way. Usually, up to now, they just immediately slap me on the cholesterol medicine and the blood thinners and stuff like that, and you know. But now they're going to send me to a vascular specialist. See, there might be something they can do surgically. I don't know. So, gonna go see them pretty soon. Got to take another Doppler. And yes, it's the same radar they forecast your weather with, people.
A Doppler radar is also what they use to catch you out on speeding on the roads as well.
Yeah. So they scan my body with Doppler radar, and I'll have blood pressure cuffs, 2 on each arm and 2 on each leg. and the different one will blow up simultaneously, blocking the blood flow, so they can tell where the blockage is at.
And then you have a heart attack and die.
It hurts.
I bet it does.
I'm gonna tell you what, them cuffs get tight. You're like, you're squeezing my arm off. Stop it.
I like the idea of having redneck doctors treat you, trying to unblock your arteries. Like, well, I think the best thing to do is to give him some more bacon.
Yeah.
And then that'll flush it out.
I got me some straight pins here. We'll stick down through there and get it unblocked. But yeah. Jen, what are you a little more tempted to tell? I'm more than a little tempted to tell Bear and Bloodwing about the kidnapping of Satsu at the end of our gaming session by Squishy. Oh, wait. Was he kidnapped?
What game were you playing?
7 Days to Die, I assume.
How can you kidnap somebody?
I don't know.
You hold them to gunpoint, I guess, maybe?
You might.
They don't want to die in the game, I suppose. I don't know.
So I guess, if you pay attention to such things like that, you've noticed the title of the stream, Trains Are Dumb Dumb Poopy Heads, and they are dumb dumb poopy heads. And they suck besides.
Yeah, they constantly steaming past my house. I live within, I don't know, maybe 50, maybe 60 meters of a train track, you see, Bloodwing.
Yeah, and I'm just a couple of blocks away from one myself.
When trains go past, it shakes the house.
Yeah.
And as you know, you get the industrial trains going at nighttime. And you can hear them, and the whole house shakes.
Years ago, when my wife and I had been married probably a year, and we were looking for our first home, moving out of an apartment. She was getting ready to have a baby, and which was J-Kid. And we were looking at houses, and they showed us this one house that had a huge front yard, just absolutely perfect for kids. Wasn't too many neighbors around. The house was real nice, had a big dormer in the top. What I mean by dormer, they converted the attic and added it out. It's just really super nice house. And I'm looking at it, man, for what they're wanting for this, there's got to be something wrong. Got to be something wrong with this house. This is too nice for that kind of money. Because we were first-time buyers, so we weren't looking too expensive, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And so I said, that's a really nice front yard. Can we see the back? And you could see the look on the on the realtor's face. She's like, well, the backyard's, it's not very big, or well, let's go take a look at it. And finally I talked her into it. And she opened the door. And the minute we opened the door, a train zoomed past, literally right in front of my nose. I kid you not, the train track was no more than 30 feet away from the back of the house.
That's very close. Very, very close.
And I looked at my wife and I looked at the realtor and said, now I know why it's cheap.
I'd be a bit nervous with children. As well.
Right. I said, well, if you got anything else we could look at. But yeah, the reason I titled that is I've had a day with trains today. I'll tell you what, as everybody knows, I've been taking the grandkids to school every day and then picking them up. And the other day I got there a little bit late and they freaked out. I misjudged my time and it took me longer to get to their house than I had allowed for. And I was maybe 5 minutes late, But in that 5 minutes, the granddaughters were freaking out. They woke their dad up, said, Pepple's not here yet. Pepple's not here yet. We're going to be late for school. We're going to, they're just freaking out all over the place. Well, so I didn't want to freak them out again. And well, I'll leave early because I don't mind leaving early. Of course, I don't blame them. They know that Papa's reputation is he's always on time, if not early. I'm never late, without good reason.
Yeah.
And I'll just go early. If nothing else, I'll sit out in the driveway, or I'll go in and play with the dog, until they're done, because their dog is the one that stayed at my house. You've seen the pictures of her.
I remember.
Oh, and she remembers very well. You should see her when I walk in the door. She has fits, turns flips, and piddles all over the place. Just pees all over herself. She's so excited. But I'll get there early. Okay. So I take off in Dad's van, and I'm making good time. And I'm on a pretty major road, by the way. It's Raymond Street here in Indianapolis. It's a 4-lane road. It's a fairly major road, and it actually turns into a 6-lane a little bit past this. And get stopped by a train. Road. So I get stopped by a train. Well, at first I think, I got time. I left early. This ain't going to be so bad. It's going by at a pretty good clip. I'll just sit here and wait. And there's nowhere I could go anyway, because I'm blocked in. In front of me is a big work truck. Beside me is a dump truck. And behind me is a tractor trailer. I can't get out.
No way to turn around. Just have to sit there.
Yep. So I'm sitting there, and then I look and I go, oh, heck, that train's slowing down. And then a minute or two later, I'm like, that train's freaking stopping. It stopped, blocking the intersection. And I can go nowhere. And I'm texting my wife because she's out getting my daughter on the other side of town. And I'm like, I might be late getting the girls. I'm stuck. I can't get out. A little bit after sending that, somebody moved, gave me enough room to cut down a side street, cut over, hit a road that actually goes under the railroad tracks, and then cut back, when I go block down.
Yeah.
So I get by it. No, I was about 5 minutes late.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. So but I was running 15 minutes. I left 15 minutes early. So today, I was aggravated over that. Today, going back to get them, at the same place, I get stuck at a train. The same exact spot. Twice in one day.
The same train or a different one?
I can't tell. The trains around here, some of them are like literally a mile long.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? And to top it all off, I thought, I'm not sitting and waiting on this one, because it was visibly slowing down too, but it hadn't stopped yet. So I cut over, took the little shortcut under the tracks, come back out the other side, cut back. And as I cut back, I'm recognizing the cars that are going in front of me. The train if I'd have just waited another minute or two, it'd have been gone.
Well, you didn't want to risk it, did you?
No. And I was in my truck this time. I decided to take it to go get the girls. And, it had sat for a very, very long time before I got it up and running. So I'm constantly aware of it, watching to see what might break, because, things break on vehicles when they've this thing sat for over a year before it was drove.
Yeah.
So, but then I get to the school, the girls aren't looking for the truck, they're looking for the van. I see them look at me 2 or 3 times. I'm hollering out the window, girls. They heard me.
Oh, bless them.
Over here. But I finally got them picked up, and I got back here about 2:00. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hope everybody had a happy Valentine's Day. And now don't try to hug me. Back the heck off and get out of my yard.
Yeah.
Bloodwing is not a huggy person. I don't do hugs.
He's lying.
No, I'm not.
He's a big teddy bear. He loves the snuggles.
Even my mother, which I will freely admit that I'm a mama's boy, or was while she was alive. Mom's been gone now 4 years. 4 years this month here in just a few days. But when she's like, I was a big mama's boy, huge, mom was my best friend. Seriously. And, but even she would come up behind me. Hey, monkey. link's been set if you want to come in. She would come up behind me and pick lint off my back, or straighten my collar or something. And I would flinch and stiffen up, and she'd smack me in the back of the head. Oh, stop that. I'm your mother. I don't care. I don't like being touched. Hey, Monkey.
Monkey.
I have a very important question.
You go right ahead.
Is it Abby or Brittany?
Bear, will you be my Valentine?
I will be your Valentine, Monkey.
Thank you so much. That makes me happy. How are you guys today?
I would like a cuddle.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Better than I've been, but not as good as it could be. So, fair to middling.
I would like a monkey hug.
I would enjoy a bear cuddle.
A nice snuggle on the couch. We can watch Peppa Pig together.
And fall asleep and take a nap.
Exactly, because naps are just the best.
That's how you really show love at this age, is when you nap with someone.
Yeah. Get 2 hours in, boom.
Yep. Absolutely.
Did Vanilla Bear wake you up how I told her to?
She told me about it, but she didn't do it.
Well, that's not the same.
I appreciate you putting in the effort, Monkey.
Dude, I'm trying.
I know. I do appreciate it.
What'd you do? Tell her to give him a handy?
A little more oral than that.
Give him a BJ.
Well, this time I told her to just lick it, because last time she said she wouldn't give the blowjob. So
yeah,
I'm all about love connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, and instead she just did what she normally does and just stands in the corner of the bedroom just saying my name over and over and over again, which really makes me angry.
And tell me, wouldn't you rather wake up with a blowjob?
Well, that is certainly preferable to just having my name. Alex!
Right.
Alex!
Pincalo asks if I'm having a bad pain day. Yeah, I really am, bud. But
yeah, I can hear it in your voice, buddy.
No, I am not one of those people. If you fucking annoy me awake, we're gonna have a bad day. But if you do it nicely or something, that's fine. Especially if it's oral sex. I mean, that'll be the best day ever.
Yeah, that's not bad. Now I'm an easily annoyed person in the morning anyway. I am not a morning person. Even the dog, when it was here, my daughter's dog, when we were keeping it, knew you did not mess with Peppa until he's had a cup of coffee. Stay the heck away from Peppa. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why Vanilla Bear is still alive, because I am a morning person. But the more she just says, Alex, you're getting up, Alex. The more and more annoyed I get, but I'll dig my heels in when she does that.
Christine Moore says, Bloodwing, thanks for the fair to middling. My dad would say that. Past the September, so a good memory. Thanks, dude. You're welcome. I'm full of a lot of them. We rednecks have all kinds of off the wall saying.
My mom used to say that a lot. Yeah, she was a redneck from Northern California.
Redneck is not geographical. It's a lifestyle. It is not geography.
Yeah, up in the valley, there's valley girls, yes, but there's also a lot of rednecks up there in the valley of California.
Yeah, I used to live in California for about 6 months, and they got them.
I like to think I've got a bit of redneck in me.
British redneck?
Yeah, I smoke on the toilet, which is definitely my defining characteristic. I mean, I would drink RC Cola.
RC Cola is good.
I want a gun. I would go mudding if I had people to go with.
Bear might remember this. I actually had RC Cola tweet me one time.
Yeah, I do remember, really? Actually, yeah.
Yeah, Bear and I were talking. I said, dude, I need to get you a good RC Cola and a moon pie. And the next thing I know, RC Cola's tweeting me. I said, I wonder if I should ask them if they'll, sponsor my streams.
You should have at least told him, look, this is a British dude who's never tried your stuff. Send him some.
Yeah.
Probably could have got Bear some free RC Cola out of it.
Did I tell you guys that I tried to get Fleshlight to sponsor me?
No, that's awesome.
A while back, yeah.
Are they just straight fleshlights? Are they just straight fleshlights, or are they feminist fleshlights that come with a consent form?
Because you have to get consent now, even if it's from from something that's not, exactly alive. Sentient flashlights. Sorry, fleshlights. Sorry, my bad.
Fleshlight. Did they even answer you?
I think they did reply, but they didn't offer me a sponsorship. I think they answered with like a joke or something.
Hey, Pat, mine's not too bad. How's your Valentine's Day? Finally got my running for the day done, so I can sit and relax. Although I do got to call the Social Security Administration after the stream. There's some kind of issue with my disability claim they want to clear up.
I have a question. If you stop in the middle of sex but don't exit your partner for a cigarette and you stay inside whilst you have a cigarette and then carry on when you're done, is that a redneck thing to do?
Well, I've done it on many occasions. Does that tell you anything?
Well, good. That helps. That confirms my suspicion.
I'm like, honey, can you duck your head just a little bit? I can't see the football. Yeah. Can't get much more redneck than that.
A little bit of redneck in me. Having a little blow up swimming pool in the front garden, does that count?
Well, gotta have a wading pool. Wading pools aren't just for kids, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I get in as well.
Yeah.
Cool down during the summer.
I forgot to start the stream properly by saying, be sure, although some of you already have, be sure to get your bets in on when the old man will go to the bathroom. Because, that's a thing now.
I'm going for 55 minutes.
55 minutes.
I said 1 hour and 30.
He can't go that long.
He did last time.
I did. It was strange. Broke a record.
He wet his chair and just didn't tell you.
I was wearing Depends. I'll tell you what, I had by the time I got back from taking my granddaughters to the school, I took my pickup truck, got it up and running, and it's a pickup truck. It doesn't ride as smoothest, Man, it shook my kidneys so bad I had to go so bad when I got back. And as soon as I walked in the door, my wife wanted to talk to me, and I'm inching closer and closer to the bathroom, like So finally, I said, hold that thought. I got to go. How much coffee have I had, Jen asks? I've only had a pot today so far.
The pot's about a gallon.
No, it says it's 12 cups.
And how big are the cups?
I don't know. My mug is pretty good size.
Yeah, it's quite big then. Definitely quite big. Also, guys, don't forget it's Redneck Radio. So you'll support your favorite old grumpy redneck on the internet. You can do so by dropping a like, sharing the stream out to social media, and of course, if you want to go one step further and throw some shekels his way, you could do so via Streamlabs or Patreon. Links are in the description. Appreciate it, guys.
Yep, I would highly appreciate it. And it goes for a good cause, like keeping me off the street.
Diapers.
Yeah. I'm going to get them slippers, though. I am going to get some slippers. I got to get some slippers because I'm wearing all my socks out.
Are you going to get like monster truck slippers?
I'm going to look for NASCAR slippers.
Yeah.
NASCAR. I don't like wearing socks anyway. It's just been so cold. And the floor's been so cold. I've been wearing socks. I'd prefer to go barefoot. I mean, I am a redneck. But...
A pot of coffee is 3/4 of a liter. No, I think his cups are about 3/4 of a liter.
I would not doubt that. I actually have a coffee pot. I mean, a coffee cup from a gas station. It's a refillable. You can take it in for free refills that holds a gallon. And it's a cup.
There you go.
I kid you not. This thing is huge. And I can take it in and fill it up for free.
That's what Bloodwing does.
Yeah. No, if I didn't have to, I'd never leave the house. I'd be like Monkey. I don't have a basement to stay in, but I'd never leave the house.
Monkey just living in the basement.
Well, yeah.
That's true.
We knew that about him.
We did, yeah. Nice little tiny window to get a bit of light in there.
So, Bear, were you able to look up any? I've got the news site open, but I didn't get in the house till 2:00, so I've just barely brushed over the headlines.
Well, I mean, I do have something to talk about that I don't need to kind of go grab news for.
We can do that too.
So the EU is back at it again.
Yeah.
Being the busybodies that they are with Articles 11 and 13. They amended those articles and they represented them to the European Commission. It has to go through what they call the European trilogue. And of course, it will be either voted on near the end of March or near the end of April. And it's worse than it was before. They didn't really change anything. But what they did do is they made a concession for businesses that are younger than 3 years, or if your business has a revenue that is smaller than 10 million and €1, then you will be exempt from having to create a content filter or make the concessions regarding Article 11. Which, of course, is the link tax. So the content filter is still trying to get through. Nothing's really changed as such. And I'm really, really hoping that those 11 nation states that stopped it in the first place will stop it again. But we shall see.
Yeah.
And I'd like to show people who aren't following me on Twitter or who haven't seen my community tab today. I'd like to show you what YouTube will look like for those who live in the EU.
Yeah, go ahead.
When it wants to friggin' come on. No, are we not? All right, I'll just have to bring up the pitch then. I'd like to show you what YouTube will look like for us European creators and consumers after Article 11. And there it is.
What are we looking at?
Look at my screen.
I'm looking. I can't. Oh, you mean how we can't see? We can't see everything that's purposeful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I was like, do I need my glasses? What the fuck am I looking at? All right. My bad.
This image was created by YouTube themselves and was shared just prior to the big vote last time in January and shared to their official Twitter account. You can go and look that up yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it will look like for us if it ever passes.
Yeah, because YouTube can't be too happy about it themselves because that's a lot of customers and views they're going to miss out on.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it is a bit of a taste of their own medicine. But
yeah, I mean, the idea of this is to protect, the music industry primarily, because fuck them.
As I've said before, Bear, as an American, I just can't imagine. I mean, we've got the homegrown people wanting to censor stuff, and that's racist and that's violence, and but at least they're homegrown people. They're not somebody in another country trying to tell me what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's annoying. I'm not sure whether Brexit would be enough to stop it. I'm also fairly certain that a VPN would might work for some people in terms of watching non-European stuff. I just can't see Europeans being able to actually upload the video without YouTube swatting it away. So if you're a viewer that doesn't make content, I mean, you could use a VPN to perhaps watch American stuff or stuff outside of the EU. But in terms of actually uploading, I can't see how a VPN would help.
So I'm going to do, I'm just going to tell people that I uploaded videos and the EU is making it so you can't watch them.
So they think you're doing something?
Yeah. Like, guys,
hello,
I made like 4 videos today.
Omegon's being very loving towards me in the chat.
Hey, Omegon.
Hey, Omegon, how you doing, bud?
And of course, that's just YouTube, This goes for Facebook. It goes for Twitter. It goes for any website where you can upload anything.
Oh, that's hurtful.
Yeah, so any like memes that have copyrighted content in them, so like the old Thanos meme, or you know, like the Aladdin meme, probably. No, you are not allowed to view this meme. I don't think it'd be enough for us just to leave the EU. The British government already wants to fucking control the internet as it is anyway.
Right. Well, you got to have a license for that butter knife, so.
Oh, of course.
You know.
So, got a few issues. There are steps that you can take. You can go to saveyourinternet.eu, or you can find that more information using the hashtag #SaveYourInternet. I actually went onto the website and I used their function that allows you to email MEPs. Those are the members of European parliaments that are elected. And I emailed every single British MEP that it was in favor of Article 13 today. And I also tweeted at a bunch of them that were also in favor of it as well.
Owen Harmon, hi, folks. Sorry I'm late. Hey, better late than never. At least you're here now. Thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for coming, yeah. Stargazer asked me, what about my American viewers? Yeah, look, man, the EU took me out completely.
Yeah.
They're bastards.
Stupid freaking Brits.
Well, I didn't
realize what day and time it was. So I only started this with one cigarette. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, bud.
I'm going to roll myself one. So yeah, I'm pretty mad about it. All they basically did was make concessions for a couple of different businesses that are either young or don't make enough because they realized that, you know, the content filter would be extremely expensive. I could honestly see YouTube just pulling out of Europe altogether. Much how they pulled their Google News aggregator out of Spain when they tried a similar thing with them.
So am I the only one that thought to make cigarettes up ahead of time?
Well, I mean, I roll whilst we're going. I don't have to leave my computer to do it.
I do too, but for streams, it's not very viable because I have to get up and go over to where my tobacco is.
Yeah.
So I make it, and I'm the old guy with no memory. Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, speaking of something else, actually, and I keep mentioning this. There's a massive issue with copyrights on YouTube at the moment. And it's affecting a lot of the really big creators, especially like Mr. Beast. He's American, for example. So this isn't just like a European thing. He's been hit with just copyright claim after copyright claim after copyright claim recently. And he was hit recently because he was singing, I think it was like Living on a Prayer or something. And it was claimed by this guy who made a song that was called Living On. So his entire video was claimed because he said the words living on in a video. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? You can go to Mr. Beast's Twitter account and he shows you what happened.
Yeah. Well, Bansma says the copyright system is so broken, and it's been broken for a while. I mean, and we all know this, but
yeah,
it does seem to be getting worse. Joyce says you don't keep your smokables on you. No. I actually have all of my fixings in the machine and everything, tubes, in a big pan, and I purposely set it across the room so I have to get up out of the chair and go roll them. That way I don't smoke so much. See what I did there? I'm thinking.
But yeah, I mean, the community strike and copyright strike system on YouTube has been broken for as long as I've been on this platform. I think
absolutely.
I covered a bit of drama on Irate Alex yesterday. This is YouTuber 1.7 million subscribers who decided that he was going to copyright strike this like young 15-year-old commentary channel. He only had like 2,000 subs. And because he made a video criticizing him for making very, very like just making videos about young teenage girls and having very suggestive sexualized thumbnails, he decided to hammer in with a copyright strike on his channel and had his video taken down. No, I'm not talking about Destiny.
Right.
People seem to get confused. I'm talking about a YouTuber called Just Destiny. He's a commentary YouTuber. He got salty. Just Destiny, not Destiny, not Bonner, whatever the fucking guy's name is.
Salty people on the internet, fuck them.
He got salty because a 2000 sub 15-year-old basically hammered him for making sexualized thumbnails of like young teenagers. Okay. Yeah, you must have seen Keemstar tweeting about it.
I did. Yeah.
He got a taste of his own medicine last night because somebody hit his explanation video with a copyright as well.
Not cool, but funny.
Yeah, I know. It made me laugh, but it's like, nah, you don't do that. But it's back up now, so
yeah. Did you guys talk about Blizzard?
No.
Nope.
Blizzard reported record profits the other day. Their best year ever, and then laid off 800 people.
Oh, wow.
How's that happen?
I'll explain in a second, but PC Gamer just tweeted out, Ubisoft reports strong profits this year, doesn't fire 800 people. Like, ooh, shot fired. Blizzard's not releasing a game this year in 2019. So they looked at all the people and they're like, we don't need a lot of these people. And that's all it was. And there's all these people, but they made all this money. Yeah, but what do you do if you have 800 people and no job for them to actually do? Just keep them on the roll and have them beta test for you?
Well, yeah.
So I understand why people are outraged because it seems really stupid. Record profits. They fired people. But what else were they gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, you think they'd expand or something, maybe?
Unless they don't have any reason to.
Real quick, couple of donations. For some reason, I didn't see the first one, but I got a couple. Thank you, True Master Cole, for the donation. Here's such and such amount. In case you forgot a Valentine's gift for your wife. I didn't forget. I just didn't get one. And thank you, Tyrash, for the donation to Attack Rats, which is, of course, talking about a story I told the other day. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good story. I enjoyed that.
And I would just like to thank everybody for not donating to me.
You should do
when I'm here, you should not when I'm here, you should be donating to Bloodwing.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Yeah, if you go donate to anybody, guys, donate to Bloodwing, please.
Indeed,
I appreciate it.
He needs slippers. God damn it!
That's right. I'm wearing out my socks.
Now, when you're over on my channel, by all means, donate to me. But when we're here, that's what you should be doing.
So Blizzard, they've reported record profit, which is quite odd considering they've managed to piss off a great deal of their fan base this year.
Yeah. Profit and growth. So I mean, not necessarily just profit. But yeah, then they announced that they're restructuring a little bit because they're actually getting rid of a lot of their back end people. So it's not like they're getting rid of their coders because they're still working on games. They're just not releasing any this year. So
that's 800 people at work now.
Yeah, they should learn to journalist.
RJ Bama says, how about Dale Jr. slippers? I'm a fan of number 48, but yeah, I could rock some junior slippers. Yeah.
I have Charger slippers right here under my desk.
They should just go work for EA.
Yeah.
Fucking whore company that they are.
Go work for Ubisoft, man. They're not firing people. I can't wait for tonight, man.
Oh, the new
New Dawn should release at midnight.
Yeah, New Dawn comes out, yeah.
I got the shakes, man. I've been playing Far Cry 5, just getting ready for it. So I'm ready to kill.
I've been looking at some new games. Well, actually, add-ons for games I already have, and I was thinking about it because I done pretty well on Tuesday's stream with donations, and I thought, and then while I'm thinking about it that night, the electric company called and said, "We're going to disconnect you tomorrow if you don't come pay the bill." So,
well, there you go.
Well, crap. But yeah, rather have the electricity. You can't play games with no electricity anyway. Speaking of that,
true.
You've played Ark, Monkey, and I know Bear doesn't like Ark, but Ark likes to every once in a while offer a new color dinosaur, like every month or so, different color. Well, for a limited time only until the 18th, they're offering special colored dinosaurs for Valentine's Day.
Are they
Alrighty.
red?
Guess what color they are?
Red?
Blue.
There's some red in them, and there are some blue ones. But the main ones, which I guess are, whatever, shocking pink.
Oh, I guess, I mean, it's a woman's holiday. Let's be honest.
I kid you not, because I spotted a raptor and that was red with shocking bright neon pink. This ain't just pink; it's neon pink. I'm like, oh my god!
Sarah asked if I should go lay down. If it gets that bad, I will. Don't worry.
And he knows it's no big deal. He can do whatever he needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
This is taking my mind off of it, guys. So
my running deal with Monkey, guys, is I send him the leak every time I stream, and if he feels up to coming and can, he does. If he not, no hard feelings. I get it.
Vortex wants a pink T-Rex.
I haven't spotted a pink T-Rex. I did spot a Carno that was pink. And by the way, I did grab up that Raptor just because I got to have that. It was really low level and pretty worthless, but I wanted to call it.
Oh, there's some monkey news.
Monkey news.
Yeah. Seeing as he was here, and I was just looking through the news for the stream, saw her. I was like, yeah, Monkey will need to be here for this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Ranchception. Hidden Valley debuts ranch dipped pizza flavored ranch.
Ranch dipped pizza flavored ranch.
Yep.
I feel like that would ruin the pizza eating experience because it's not just the taste, it's the texture.
Yeah, it's pizza on pizza.
Oh, you burst my bubble, why don't you, Monkey?
No, I'm not saying it's not bad and I wouldn't try it. I'm just saying I think
it might be good with other things.
Just get a pizza and some ranch.
Well, yeah, that would be, but yeah, you love ranch so much you basically drink it. So
I do. I got a big bottle in the fridge right next to me.
I've got two kinds of ranch. I've got bacon ranch and
that's good.
Oh, it is, and regular ranch in the fridge.
I like the buttermilk too.
Oh yeah, and I like the cucumber one, but it makes me belch something fierce.
You know what is good? Just dipping cucumber slices in ranch. That's one of Little Butt's favorite things. She tells me she doesn't like cucumbers, and then I cut them up, and she's like, "I want one of those." I'm like, I know you do.
I love cucumbers. They just don't like me. And yes, I know they make burpless cucumbers, but somebody tell my digestive system that.
I think she just doesn't like the name.
Yeah, tell them it's a pickle before it's a pickle. Jen says, I want to find a glow-in-the-dark pink RG so I can call it my pink chocobo. Jen, I got one. Caught it earlier today.
Breed it for her. Oh, that's right. It's not the same server.
No. It's single player game.
I wish Ark would let you do that, like open your game to people to come in and they could take shit out if they, if you let them.
You're right.
Because it would make it a lot more fun.
Yeah. Which I got to say, the single player game is a whole different animal than playing with other people on a server. It's
sure.
A lot of different tactics. But I'm enjoying it so far.
I mostly played single player on the server anyway.
Yeah, I think we all kind of did. I think that's kind of what happened.
I just liked building up my base as big as I could get it and make it impenetrable.
Oh, that's my whole thing. I love to build, and whatever game it is, I just love to build. And so far, I've built two bases in my single player. I'm playing on Ragnarok, and I've built two with plans of at least 3 more around the map because that's a huge map.
we were playing we were playing our 7 Days to Die series, promo it here,
right?
And we were in the middle of it this last Monday. And Satsu was having computer issues, so he shut down his computer while the game was still on.
Oops.
Which corrupted the file. 60 hours worth of playtime.
Oops.
We had made 2 giant bases, and he's all sad about it. And all I can think is, sweet, we get to start over. We can build more.
I do. I love to build. That's why I even like Minecraft. I like The Sims. Well, Sims 3, not 4.
Sims 3, not 4. 4 sucks.
Oh,
Don't play Sims 4.
Yeah.
Sims 3 was awesome. I love to build, man. I would always buy the empty lots. Oh, yeah.
I've been playing Prison Architect.
I like that too. That's a fun one.
I've just been building prisons.
Do people get thrown in there for saying the wrong things about trans people online?
It's not British prison simulator.
Okay.
We had a piece of news that we covered on Tuesday, Monkey, but you weren't here for it.
Which piece?
I'd like to read it to you.
Because somebody told us we covered one that you guys did the other day, and I'm wondering if it's the same one.
American parents say their children are speaking in British accents after watching too much Peppa Pig.
No.
And I believe there is a video of an American kid speaking in English accent. So I'll chuck it in the chat.
I told him when he first brought it up, I could see an American 4-year-old saying,
God.
"Pardon me, Mum."
Oh, that may be the best thing I've heard all day.
There you go. It's in the chat. It's in the chat if you want to go look at it, Monkey.
Oh, I definitely do.
There is a video on there. There is a video.
We thought of you because we all know how much Monkey loves Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig is awesome. I actually, one of the things I miss Little Butt being here. I really missed her when I was eating my chocolates because she didn't try them first.
Yeah.
But I miss just sitting with her watching Peppa Pig. We had some good times.
Oh, I feel you. I find myself still thinking that, I got to go wake the grandkids up or something, I forget they're not here.
I think Little Butt may think I'm a cartoon character.
I think she does. You sound a lot like Papa Pig. You're not as deep as he is unless you do it on purpose.
Hello, Peppa.
Yeah, exactly. But your intonation and everything is very much the same. So yeah, she loves you, man. You and Scribe, those are her 2 favorites online.
Mansman says, "Can we get Bloodwing to Daytona next year?" Heck, I'd be happy just to get tickets to the Brickyard here in August.
Monkey.
Yes.
After the last time I spoke to Little Butt, my biological clock started ticking. I was like, but Vanilla Bear.
Everybody hashtag it Vanilla Bear, coat the walls. It worked with Squishy.
I've got plenty extra grandkids. Bear, you can borrow 1 or 2 for a little bit.
That's good. That sounds good to me.
How old's your oldest?
He's going to be 14 next month. Or are you talking to Bloodwing?
No, I was talking to you. So that's only like 4 or 5 years till you get grandkids. You can wait.
Yeah, the clock stopped, so it's fine. It's fine.
My old granddaughter is 14. Oh, they are. They are awesome, and you can't explain. It's like trying to explain having children to someone that's never had kids. You can't explain the difference.
You can't. No. I have a problem right now as I keep going onto Amazon trying to find cheap gifts I can send her. And Lady Monkey's like, "Stop spending money." I'm like, "I'm trying. I really am." But she's not here.
If I'm a granddad in 5 years, so I'll be approaching 36 in 5 years, I'll be mad.
But it's not a bad time frame. And what that make him 20 in 6 years? So
I was 45 when I became a grandfather.
How old age to be? Alfie's 6.
So that's like 14 years. Would you be better with 14 years?
Yeah, I'd be bad with that. Yeah.
Don't worry. Grandkids are awesome. You'll be fine.
I'm sure.
I went upstairs and that's what caused me so much pain is I decided to make my own lunch. And while I was up there, Pumpkin was crying. And her mom's trying to settle her down. And I just started singing to her and she just smiled. Yeah. And she stayed happy as long as I was singing to her.
I I know I'm doing it right when the kids come to me and say, Dad, you would never let us get away with that.
Like, damn right.
And I just answer
kids.
with that.
Just one thing I miss.
Look at them and say, you should raise your kids better.
Yeah.
There's one thing I miss from being when Alfie was like a baby or 1 year old, you know, and he was still in his cot, and I used to work at a plastic factory, and I'd come home. I'd used to finish work at 7 a.m. I'd get home, you know, like within about 15 minutes, I'd walk upstairs and he'd be awake in his cot. And the second he saw me, just big smiles on his face.
Aw. He's
a daddy's boy.
See, but I've never had that experience with my children when they're, you wouldn't let me get away with that because I was a pretty relaxed dad.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they weren't going to like hurt themselves, like, fuck it, do it. Have fun. And that's how I'm with my grandchildren too. So, well, but somehow my daughter's like way stricter than I was. It's like, stop being mean to my grandchild.
I have to admit that I was a pretty strict father. I was pretty strict. I mean, I didn't beat him half to death all the time.
No,
whatever, but I was pretty strict.
My dad is one of those where I watched him with my children. I'm like, you would have beat my ass for that. And he's like, so? I'm like, what? That's right. And there's have been cases where you did beat my ass for that.
Now that they're all moved out, it's my turn to buy all the noisy toys and the ones with
yeah.
That's what my parents did to me.
Yeah, in it.
See, that's another place where my wife actually took one of Little Butt's toys. It's this little dog that has a piano on his back.
Mm-hmm.
And it is loud and annoying as fuck. And she hid the toy. And so I went looking for it so me and her could play with it again. You stop
it. Yeah. I did that with Alfie, man. My sister-in-law got him a little drum set.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we hid it.
That ain't right.
I missed an entire Christmas Eve at my parents' house one year because they bought J-Kid a little big wheel, you know, the tricycle big wheel, and it had to be assembled. I spent the entire night in their hallway putting that thing together while everybody's enjoying Christmas Eve.
No.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, good man, Bloodwing.
Man.
Hashtag good guy, Bloodwing.
He loved it. He used to write it out in front of the house that we lived in on the sidewalk then. And man, you'd have thought he was going 100 miles an hour the way he'd grin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him. Speaking of family, I reconnected with my oldest sister today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was very nice speaking to her. I have not spoken to her in a long ass time. I think it was like 6 months since she last texted me. And I think I replied to her, but she never replied back. And we had a nice chat and stuff. And she asked me what I was up to. And I said, you know, I'm still doing YouTube and stuff like that. And she told me that if I lived down there, she would have been able to get me a job in that because she's actually been instructed by her boss to hire vets.
Oh.
And I said, well, it's funny you say that because I'm getting involved with like people that are trying to organize like a careers day for veterans in my area. She's like, oh, really? See, yeah. She's basically doing the same thing as me, but she's getting fucking paid for it.
There you go.
She said she could have got me this job as like an analyst or something, entry job, and the wage is £20,000 to £25,000 a year. I was like, oh, but it's down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just not doable. But she did say that I should create a LinkedIn. Not entirely sure what a LinkedIn is.
It's like Facebook for business people.
Yeah, I keep getting invites to my email address to join LinkedIn.
Yeah.
It's basically like an online profile where you try to find jobs, man.
Yeah.
Where you keep your resume up and stuff.
But I have enough social media, so.
Oh, what a pain in the backside. I might create one.
I don't know. Bandsman honking Dixie. Yeah, he liked to generally So yeah, as I said earlier, I didn't have a chance to look up any stories today. I did open the site and cruise through it real quick. Looks to be kind of a slow news day. Pretty much about all I saw is they're still trying to get Trump.
Oh, on what? The way he drinks out of a cup, or
just whatever, the Russians, whatever they can get.
Andrew McCabe came out. They were talking about CBS posted a short clip of their interview with him that'll be coming out this Sunday.
Yeah.
Where he basically admits to being, I don't know if you remember the story from the summer, or the end of summer. There was a story that came out that said there were people in the administration who were trying to use the 25th Amendment to remove the president. And everybody's like, well, it wasn't us. No. Well, McCabe has come out and said, yeah, I was part of that. Which is treason, you shit bags.
Yeah.
So that's all over. Plus the budget deal. The Senate ratified it. So it's going to his desk and he's not sure if he's going to sign it. So you got that going on. But there was a story. I see if I can find it. So I wanted to talk to you because it was in your area.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what it was now though, because you know my memory.
Yeah, it's no better than mine.
Did you guys read the story about the two homeless people who were having sex on the sidewalk?
I did hear about that. Yeah.
I don't think we read it though.
Two arrested for having sex in public near a children's parade in Fort Myers, Florida. The parade was already over.
I think we covered this on Ghost Poo last night, actually.
Police arrested a pair of homeless people for having intercourse in public near a children's parade on Sunday.
Sunday.
Somebody was driving people home.
Oh no, wait, you were talking about it on Monkey in the Morning, weren't you?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
They were driving home and the kids saw these two having sex on the sidewalk, so somebody called the police. Responding officers arrived to Main Street just east of the Fountain intersection and found the couple lying down on the sidewalk with their genitals exposed and the man, quote, thrusting his hips. The officers ordered them to stop and put their clothes back on, and the woman denied they were having sex, claiming they were just, quote, dry humping. By the way, officers said the couple appeared very intoxicated.
No.
You got homeless drunk people banging on the sidewalk.
Well, where else are they going to do it? They're homeless.
In the grass. Because
don't go into the long grass.
Where was that one about? There was something in Indiana.
I have a couple myself, if you'd permit me to read them.
Okay.
MP, Member of Parliament, resigns after stealing sandwich. Claims act was social experiment.
Dude, what now?
He stole a sandwich and now he's resigning. Darridge crack after fucking Mr. Foreign from the ruling foreign list party has resigned as MP after he recounted in Parliament how he shoplifted a sandwich. A newcomer to politics, Foreign 54, said on Tuesday he had left Parliament. Let me touch your bum. Let me touch your bum.
It doesn't say it in the script.
Let me touch your bum.
No.
Give me that booty.
No.
She's rubbing her ass on the door now. Sorry, my bad. I got distracted by big booty. A newcomer to politics, Foreign 54, said on Tuesday he had left Parliament to get a sandwich, waiting several minutes while three shop assistants were talking without paying any attention to him. This promoted him to check their system of control. Really? Is that what we're calling it now? I'm going to check the system of control of this bank's money. If you take something from the shop, he said during a session of the Agriculture Committee, I walked out and nobody came after me. Nobody yelled, which also means that where everything is under video surveillance, now and then they overlook something. So he basically nicked a sandwich and got called out for it and is now resigning.
Resigning over
what was the
sandwich.
part about the social experiment?
Well, I guess he decided that he was just going to see whether he could get away with stealing a sandwich. And that would be the social experiment. Is he a fucking YouTuber? You know how the prank channels are? Like, oh, it's a social experiment.
Still, the sandwich is a social experiment. No, you're a thief, asshole.
Yeah, it sounds like something one of them stupid prank channels would pull.
Yeah. I have one more as well. I think where's this? Is it Australia? Claremont serial killings judged to watch extreme pornography in preparation for trial. Is that what we're calling it now? Is it?
That?
Do you want me to read
Does he always watch porn before a trial?
I'm guessing maybe not. Maybe these particular serial killings had something to do with pornography. Supreme Court Justice Stephen Hall will watch graphic and quote-unquote extreme pornographic evidence ahead of the trial of the accused Claremont serial killer. Prosecutors were due to argue before Justice Hall today at a pre-trial hearing why they should be allowed to use propensity evidence in the case against Bradley Robert Edwards. Prosecutor Carmel Barbagallo said it was absolutely necessary that Justice Hall watched the pornographic material, including a film a film called Forced Entry.
Oh.
That's a good name for a porn flick.
It is, yeah. That movie is very graphic. Like all porn, I imagine. We are not talking about pornography that is beige or vanilla. We are talking, I never heard anyone describe something as beige before.
No, vanilla, sure.
Vanilla, yeah. We are talking about pornography that is extreme. There is no description that we can give that can adequately reflect what's in that material.
You novice, I can explain everything I've seen. I've seen some really...
Yeah.
Whoops, I said too much.
Well, see, there was some fisting going on. And then...
He put on these gloves and...
Yeah. A little bit of DP.
Yeah, exactly. I assume it had some rape in it or something. The 50-year-old is also accused of depriving a woman of her liberty after breaking into her Huntingdale home in 1988, a charge the court was previously told encompassed an alleged indecent assault and the abduction and rape of a 17-year-old girl in Karrakatta Cemetery in February 1995.
Social experiment?
I really
Just a prank,
hope
bro.
not. Just a prank, bro.
Prank,
Lol. Gone sexual.
If he did it, I hope they throw his ass away for a long, long time.
Yeah, so do I.
And let him find out about prison forced entry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you thought that was graphic, sir, wait till you see what we have to show you next.
Mm-hmm. They'd be tattooing some boobs on your back. And while we're at the halfway point, we have 92 watching and 48 likes. We can do better than that, guys. You guys are the champs. I'm telling you. Come on.
Absolutely. Georgia Tech campus on alert after rabid fox attacks students.
Wait, is that true?
Rabbit, were we talking about the animal or a good-looking feminist?
There's no such thing.
True enough.
Wasn't it Georgia Tech where the Oriental gentleman went round shooting everybody?
Oh, I can't remember.
Well, that's Virginia Tech, isn't it?
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, my bad. Georgia Tech is warning students and staff to be on alert after a rabid fox attacked 4 students. On Friday, 1 student was bitten and 2 others had legs latched onto by a fox in separate unprovoked attacks. On Sunday, another unprovoked attack left a student scratched on the hand, according to university spokesman Lance Wallace. The fox was captured and tested positive for rabies. Oh, shit. Which can be spread by exposure to an infected animal's saliva. Rabies symptoms can take months to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck's going around giving rid of everyone rabies?
Good grief! Does that mean they got to go through the rabies shots because of that?
Oh,
Oh,
a bit, yeah.
ow!
Yeah, damn.
That's not a pleasant experience, folks. They give you shots in your belly and stuff.
Oh,
What is it, like 30 some shots in the belly?
Yeah.
oh
It's a
wow.
lot.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
I can't imagine that would be either, especially an injection to the stomach.
Yeah.
That's not
This
nice.
This is breaking news. President Trump is going to sign the legislation to prevent the government shutdown, but he's also declaring a national emergency so he can get the wall built.
I swear he cracks me up.
He does, man.
He is such a troll.
Oh God.
I mean, sometimes I look at him and I'm like, oh, dude, no. But most of the time he just cracks me up because he's such a troll.
Man.
Oh, bumping
right.
cut out there.
Oh, did we lose blood?
No.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he cut out for about 2 seconds there.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't doubt it. Not with my old laptop.
The absolute mad lad from Quinn the Angry there. I love how much of a troll your president is.
Oh, he's amazing.
It's to me, it's refreshing to have a president that's not afraid to say what he's thinking. Because all the other ones have thought that. They just didn't say it.
Oh, yeah. They've always been too presidential.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a good leader. I really don't, but he is one hell of a troll.
He is.
Our president trolls better than your president. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And he sure triggers a lot of people. Trump derangement syndrome is a real thing, people. Just turn on.
It's even worse than that now, Blood. It's Trump derangement syndrome can actually make vaginas dry up.
I seen that.
Really?
Yeah, it's affecting people's sex life. Look, I got to tell you, if Trump is affecting your sex life, you got more problems than Donald Trump.
Yes, you do. But yeah, Bear, that's a true thing, man. There are people running around. I just can't have sex since he got elected.
That is the most pathetic shit I've ever heard in my life. I can't have sex because Trump is my president.
Yes.
Fuck off.
These people are insane.
So
that's why I enjoy his trolling, because it makes me laugh even harder.
So all the Starbucks, soy boy latte pussies aren't getting hard.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you, Monkey. I don't know if he's a good leader or not. I honestly think that if it weren't for all these snowflakes screaming and people trying to get him thrown out of office, history would see him as a mediocre president. Not the best we've ever had, not the worst. But God,
they have made him a monster, and he's enjoying every bit of it.
Yeah. And I think that's great. I think it's great. The only thing funnier, I think, would be if they'd have had social media and the internet when Tricky Dicky was president. That would have been fun.
Except that man was an actual blatant racist, so we probably would have had some tweets we had to erase.
Yeah, and he was extremely paranoid.
Yes, he was. He'd like, everybody's reading what I'm saying. Like, they're supposed to, Mr. President. On the plus side, I think if you're the kind of person who loses their sex life over the president being elected, then you're the kind of person I don't want breeding.
Yeah.
I mean, I could understand it if your president happened to be Theresa May and you looked up and the TV was on and you happened to catch a glance at her.
Gotcha.
Like, I could get that. But like, oh, mood's been killed off. Oh, granny.
I mean, I get it. We've probably all been there. I can remember times where, not tonight, honey. I'm just too tired, or I'm hurting. I'm just not up to it. But
not tonight, honey. Donald Trump's the president. That's
yeah. What's the matter? You're not getting it up. I can't get Donald Trump off my mind. It's just I can't.
Trump's president. My Peter don't work. But yeah, Bear, there's actual psychologists over here saying that this is a real thing. That,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Really?
Trump is killing people's sex lives.
Good.
So other than the drying up of vaginas everywhere, what are the other signs and symptoms of Trump derangement syndrome? Is it replying to every single one of his tweets the second he says something, no matter what he says, and just saying "fuck you"?
That's certainly one of the symptoms. Yes, and I know what you're getting at.
That Krasenstein fella.
There's two of them, Ed and Brian.
Oh, I noticed that there's two of them, but I noticed there's always one of them is always like the first person to reply to Trump every friggin' time.
It's usually Brian because I think Ed is the slower of the twins. But yeah.
Oh my God. It doesn't matter what Trump says either. It's like, Merry Christmas, America. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, there's also Dr. Goo who does that. And you know, the funniest part about it is they don't reply just once. They have like 6 replies.
Oh yeah. They've
like,
got
you guys
as
are
much engagement as possible, haven't they?
Y'all need you're
guys,
killing vaginas, man.
If your life is centered around trying to dog the president on the daily, you lead your life.
Pardon me. Wait, time out.
Your life makes me sad, to borrow from Monkey.
Exactly. Hey, Toasted Network says I'm not a very good troll. Are you out of your fucking mind?
I've seen Monkey at work. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm. I don't like my prime minister. Like, I really don't like my prime minister.
Right.
The old bitch wants to ban friggin' porn production in this country and make us all get a friggin' license for it.
Well, I really didn't like Obama as president. I mean, he screwed me over. Some of his policies screwed me over big time. But I sure as heck didn't give up sex during his terms.
Exactly. I ain't giving up sex, and I ain't spurging out every time my prime minister tweets.
Captain Bramble says, "Hi, Bloodwing, Monkey, and Bears. Stuck at work, so I'm just dropping in to say hello and hit the like button. Thank you very much."
Hi, and cheers, man. Awesome.
Thanks for coming by.
There's 101 people watching. I think we can do better, guys. I think we can get to 80 at least. Come on, it's for Bloodwing.
Yeah, and I am just amazed. I talk with Bear about this behind the scenes. You guys don't hear those conversations, obviously, but
he's talking shit about you. Says you're all animals, and
yeah, and it can't.
Says you make it so he can't have sex.
Yeah. But it hasn't been that long ago that what I'm saying, having over 100 watching one of my live streams was just unthinkable. Very short time ago, and here we are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's happening on the regular.
That's what having Bear on will do for you.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Bear.
What make live guest? Oh, thank you. I thought you were saying something horrible about me.
No, I don't say horrible things about you. I say horrible things to you.
Yeah, there is a difference. Yeah. No, I have a piece of news right here.
Toast. Wait a minute before you get to that. Hang on to it though. Okay. Toasted Network says, Bloodwing, question for you and Monkey: do crippled people's dick work? Dude, my penis is not crippled.
It depends on how you're crippled.
Yeah,
it depends on the person, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now, does it get very much action? That's a whole nother question.
I have an article here that really shows the stark difference between your leader and my leader.
Yeah,
because President Trump, I quite like Trump. I mean, he says some things sometimes on Twitter. I'm like, but he's an excellent troll, and I love it when he trolls the Dems, right? Especially what he's been doing recently with the wall, and it cracks me up, right? But here's my leader. Theresa May scrapes mold off jam and eats preserve below.
Tasty.
Yummy.
I just threw out a jar of peach preserves the other day because it had mold on the top. I'm not eating that.
Yeah, there's a picture of jam with mold on the top here. My prime minister is a dirty bitch. The prime minister gave her tip to cabinet ministers as they mold how to cut down on food waste. Really? Don't worry, the peasants won't mind. Theresa May is hardly in a parliamentary sweet spot, but now she's found herself in a new jam. Well done, Sky, for your strong work there with the punnage.
Well, I've been known to take a slice of bread, and if it's got just a little spot of mold on it, to tear that off and use the rest of it. It's still good, but jam, preserves, jelly, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There's the difference. Trump's out there trying to keep his promises. Theresa May's busy scraping mold off jam.
Busy eating moldy jam.
She's such a creature, my prime minister. She really is.
I've looked through the local news, Monkey, and I can't imagine what it was.
I can't remember either. I'm sorry.
I did see something the other day that was local, and it struck my attention, but I'm like you, I can't remember what it is. Right now, the only thing in the news around here is the potholes, and they are bad. I hit a pothole coming home from taking the girls to school, home from school, that if I'd have been driving anything smaller than my truck, it would have swallowed it.
We had a lot of those here too, especially after snow season when the plows have just destroyed everything.
Yeah, well, the salt tears the roads up, and then you have the up and down that we have. The two different extremes of temperatures we get in winter. Expansion, and water gets down there and freeze, and it plays havoc on the roads. We get this every year, but yeah, that's the big story today. I don't know.
I have some dildo news.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Is that a wooden dildo? Finland's dildo dealer, because that's what we all aspire to be when we grow up, defends state funding. A wooden dildo maker. I really hope they sand that shit down and so you get splinters in your vag. A wooden dildo maker in Lapland pushes back against criticism following a public funding agency's decision to grant her a €200,000 business loan. Ladies, and there's some females in the chat. Would you be willing to use a wooden dildo provided that it was like varnished?
Well sanded.
Well, sanded and varnished, Yeah. I'll throw the link in the chat so you can see the dildo, because she's holding it up on the front page.
No splinters, we promise.
It's sanded down. It's varnished. It's obviously very eco-friendly. And several females are saying no.
Rotten Corp says, "Have a good day. I'm off to work. Thanks for coming, man, and have a good day."
See you later, Ron Corpse. Princess Crazy Lock says that she has. They can be finished smooth as glass.
Yeah.
Dildo should be fleshy.
It could still get a splinter eventually.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, with use, sure.
Theresa May comes along and scrapes the mold off it. Oh my god! Like, there's a picture of her taking a picture of her wooden dildo in a picturesque setting I'm gonna have to show you. Because this is how you sell dildos to women. You place it on some snow on a fence, and that makes it really attractive to.
Fuck. Do you have a icy cunt?
Yeah, oh no. What's next? Friggin' wooden fleshlights.
Gentlemen, would you use a wooden fleshlight?
Fuck no. So yeah, that's how you sell dildos. Yeah.
Oh, there was a story from the other day that I had planned to tell. In fact, I was going to tell it, and I think it was about that time my front door blew open, so I got distracted.
Oh, okay.
So I'll bring it. It's on the weird. Couple ordered corn on the cob, but got corn on a cob instead.
I think we covered this on Ghost Poo last night as well, funny enough.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Well, it's in Britain. And there's a picture here. I guess cob to some people in Britain is a roll, a bread roll.
Oh,
Yes, it is. Yeah. As you guys know, we have vastly different accents and dialects and whatnot within incredibly small areas, and they're somewhere in the Midlands. They'll call like buns cobs, for example. In Hull, they call them bread cakes, for example.
Well, here's what the story is. Pretty short story. A couple who ordered a corn on the cob from the local takeaway were baffled to be served a bread roll filled with sweet corn. Page Hart, 24, and boyfriend William Maddock, 32, went to a takeaway in the Midlands where a bread roll is commonly known as a cob. Yeah, good English there. They placed a 14-pound order, including a 350-pound dish of corn on the cob before returning to their flat in Carlton, Nottingham. Scroll down.
Nottingham.
That's when Paige discovered she'd been given sweet corn on a bread roll. Paige said, "Me and William wanted something to eat before we got home and couldn't be bothered to cook. It's a bit like Nando's, so we ordered our chicken. I turned to William and said, I fancied corn on the cob. So boy, you're English.
They should have just had a cheeky Nando's, mate, to be honest.
Yeah. So I asked the guy behind the counter if he did it. At first, he looked at me a bit weird and said, "Of course, darling," and bagged it up. We were just gobsmacked. We were both in stitches as he took it so literally. What some people call baps, we call cobs. So he took it literally. The thing is, they didn't even butter it, said Paige. And I still was really craving a corn on the cob. It's not nice without butter. We didn't eat it in the end. We took a few pics and put it in the bin. Last year, a YouGov study revealed how more than 50% of people in Derbyshire,
Derbyshire.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not British.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you, Bear.
How we say it.
Leicestershire and Nottinghamshire.
What did you just say?
I don't know. Leicestershire?
Leicestershire.
Well,
That's
whatever.
Leicestershire.
Oh, hi. Welcome to Gloucestershire.
Not enough syllables for what's written there.
You
use the
people
word
have these
cob
in your own
for
country.
Okay, and here's a picture. Let's see if I can pull off this screen sharing thing.
Like, you know how to say the word Derby?
What's wrong with Derby?
Yeah, you have a Derby. Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
Shire. Because it's always the
Well, that's
Shire.
how you
There we
do
go.
it.
There we go. Okay. Another window popped up there anyway. So yeah, it's actual sweet corn, loose sweet corn on a bun. Oh my gosh.
Jen, that's a boot right there. You filthy Canadian, Jen. I don't get it why Americans can't pronounce it, because you have towns.
Because it is written
cities.
Shire.
Yeah.
But you have a Gloucester, but you go Gloucester whenever you refer to the English version. You have Leicester cheese over there, presumably.
Well, we probably pronounce it wrong.
There's a difference between that, though.
You probably pronounce the American version correctly.
Look,
like
you're
you're
talking
judging
about
us.
a country down where I'm from in Kentucky. There's a little town that they call Yosemite.
Yosemite.
It is Yosemite, but they call it Yosemite.
Probably because that's how it's spelled.
Yeah. It's called Yosemite. Of course, this is the same area of country where they have Chicken Gristle Ridge and Rooster Run. So, yeah.
Luga Baruga for Loughborough.
And if you guys want to carry the stream for a minute, it's that time. So if anybody guessed an hour and almost hour and a half, You were correct.
I win. Bear wins. I got it right for once. Boom. I'm happy. I'm a very happy chappy. Very, very happy chappy. As a monkey.
What's up?
You all right? How's it going? What we been up to?
You know me, man. Just video games and not sleeping.
Video games and yeah. I've been having problems with my PC, mate. I've ordered a brand new motherboard again.
Damn.
Because the last one wasn't actually compatible. I bought the 7370, but I actually needed a 7270, and my computer's lagging out at like I was editing in Audacity earlier, and it was lagging in Audacity.
It was what now?
Lagging whilst I was editing audio in Audacity.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's really not, dude. It takes ages for pages to load on Chrome. Like Discord keeps failing for me and stuff. So I have ordered a new one. It should be here hopefully by the 19th, preferably earlier. I'd like it to arrive tomorrow. That'd be ideal, but it's probably not gonna. So yeah, I can imagine I'll be able to get it installed hopefully by Tuesday next week, and then I can not have any more issues. That'd be ideal.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What else have you been up to?
I mean, I've managed to revive my channel.
Nicely done.
I think I didn't want to speak too soon, but I think I have managed to revive it. Because I wasn't even really hitting 1,000 views on videos,
right?
And now that I've gone back to doing what I got subs for in the first place, I'm doing quite well. My video on Russell Howard has 61,000 views.
That was a good video.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, mate. My video on Franny's got 12,500 views.
I haven't seen that one.
My video on The Last Leg has nearly 15,000 views.
Well done, man.
My usually like with Ghost Poo, I wasn't doing particularly well for like post stream views, but actually that's done quite well for a stream. Nearly at 2,000 views. And my video today that I released is at 3,690.
I would like to say I told you so, but I'm not.
Yeah. I know.
What are we telling him so?
That he should follow my advice.
Well, of course.
Because I'm a very smart man.
It was you and Sinatra that were on my ass about it. And lo and behold, you were both correct. So, yeah, I'm doing well again.
I'm glad, man.
I'm growing again. So, that is good news. That is good news. But of course, when you start getting views, I was reminded of all the things that I hated about getting views.
Oh God!
No, I'm not
you
complaining.
Say comments, I'm going to kick you in the ass.
I'm not. Of course, it's comments, dude. It's people trying to get. It's people trying to get you on gotchas.
Oh God, yes.
I'm like, oh, you're so retarded.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining because I'm happy. I'm doing well again. It's just I was reminded those people existed.
I feel you, dude. I do. Because yeah, there are people. I mean, you get that in streams, man. Somebody will come. Didn't you say like, oh fuck, and then I just try to explain slowly without telling them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Furry Kitten says Tochester equals toaster. The way you pronounce it, yeah.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, yeah, exactly. What's wrong with that?
Worcestershire.
Oh,
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
I wonder if I can get you to pronounce this.
Gleckenshire.
I think I'm actually spelling it wrong, but
Are you
Warwickshire?
See, that's Warwickshire.
Hey.
Or as you would say, Warwickshire.
Warwickshire. Actually, don't live too far from there. That's where the M6 toll road is.
You freaking Brits and your crazy style of English.
It's near Leicester. Funny enough. Oh dear. Shitterton. What are you on about, RJ?
Shitterton.
Now, if only I could figure out how to make irate Alex grow at the same rate. I have no idea how to grow that kind of channel. I mean, I've started clickbaiting a bit harder, but
I think that's all you really can do. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you have to get those initial views. And it's something I've talked with Satsu about a lot of times with the game channel. I mean, the more views you get, the more views you get. And while that sounds kind of stupid,
I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's like accrued interest in a bank, you know. That just the more that there is, the more that there is. And that if you're not a creator, that might not make sense to you. But say you pick up 5 subs every day for a month. By your next month, it seems like, oh, suddenly I'm picking up 6, and then I'm picking up 7 every month. And it adds up. It does. And it's just a slow burn so many times. And yeah. And again, we've talked about this before. A lot of it's also luck, man.
Yeah, a lot of it is luck. It's the algorithm lottery a lot of the time. It was very much that with Irate Bear, you know? I uploaded that video, response video to Cat Black. It did as well as what the rest of I was uploading at the time, about 500-600 views. It wasn't long after we started Monkey. Yeah. 80 days later, algorithm just picked it up.
Bam. Yep.
It just went boom, 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 300,000 views.
My most viewed video is still to this day the one I done on Clementine Ford. And
yes, I remember that video.
Compared her to a horse.
That's not fair to the horse.
No, it's not. No.
You should be ashamed.
Do you happen to know the commentary channel Leon Lush by any chance?
I've heard it.
I know
I've heard of it.
He's been on YouTube for like 10 years. I don't think his channel started picking up until like the last 6 months or so.
Well, especially in if it's the kind of commentary that like we do, this is a good time to actually get into it. Because there's a glut of it right now.
Well, he exists in the commentary genre, not the social commentary genre.
Well, yeah, and that's why I was asking, because in that genre, man, you know how you piss off piss off Keemstar, and that's how you make the channel grow.
Yeah.
Just piss him off once, and then start saying nice things about him, and bam, you're in like Flynn.
Yeah, I think to kind of grow in that genre, you got to start some shit.
You really do.
With someone. Certainly find yourself in some big drama. Or make videos on the thoughts. That seems to be a good way to grow it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
nobody likes thoughts.
By the way, Monkey, I mentioned to you on your stream the other day that Neebs Gaming had done his cereal soup discussion.
Oh yeah.
They put out a new commenting on comments today, and they brought the discussion back up. And your buddy Simon is now backing your take on it.
See, I knew I could count on Simon.
This is because the whole it being cooked thing doesn't wash because Gestapo. What is that?
Gestapo.
Yeah. Is
right.
not cooked. It's not only cold; it's not cooked. And cereal. Most cereal is baked to begin with, so yeah.
Simon is my spirit animal.
I do like Simon.
Yeah.
I love that he pisses the rest of them off by just doing his own thing. He kind of has that Leroy Jenkins thing about him. They're like, what are you doing now? And I relate. I really do.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of my game time that way.
I identify with Simon a lot because he's a bit of an airhead like me. Has a lot of silly moments.
But he's getting a lot better. If you've paid attention, there's a couple of videos.
I haven't watched in months.
Yeah, very recent ones. He's getting a lot better.
Good.
There was a GTA 5 video where he was just owning it, and scrap mechanic video that he pretty much dominated.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
anyway, I thought I'd bring it up and let you know that he had flipped and was now supporting your argument.
Because my argument is right.
I think it's also soup. I agree with you.
I plead the fifth.
I've seen more male on male drama on YouTube than in a gay bar full of trannies.
You're not wrong.
Well, yeah, that's how people tend to grow and get attention on YouTube, really. Lots of drama.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can,
not everybody.
If you can get an exclusive where you figured something out, like that dude who was what was he doing? He was pretending to be like 16 so he could get pictures of underage girls and shit.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, yeah.
And the dude who broke that story, I mean, nobody had ever heard of him before, and suddenly, bam, blew up. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, if you can grow that way, or you can just jump on the drama bandwagon and give you 2 cents. That might also help. I mean, I made a video commenting on the thing with Just Destiny, and the kid who was the one who quote unquote exposed him. Actually commented on my video as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he went big bra moment.
Huh. Yeah, I gotta get. I gotta make more videos.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I gotta get. I'm still figuring out what my days are going to be like. Because my grandkids have all moved out, but now we're playing taxi service. I was telling Barry earlier, just before you popped on, this is no joke, no lie. We are putting $200 miles a day on our vehicles, running my daughter around.
Oh wow!
That's a lot of time in the car. So yeah, but when I get that all figured out, yeah, I got to start making more videos. Got to get back to work on that script for my drama. I was thinking about that last night. I worked on the
script. Get it done, Bloodwing. I want to do it.
I know. I know what I want to get done. I just got to get it written out in script form.
Oh, I don't know what to do with Alex. I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing reaction videos and stuff. I have fun doing it, so I don't know. Yeah, for a lot of people end up making videos for years and never growing.
Zombie Teddy says, "Don't streams count as videos?" Yes, they do. If you put them up like I do and leave them up afterwards. Not everybody does.
But and it also depends on what you mean by count as videos.
Yeah.
You don't get near as many views on a stream as you do a video.
Right.
The vast majority
or
of people out
comments
there aren't watching 2-hour live streams,
Yeah.
They're watching 10, 15-minute long videos.
And you don't get as much interaction as far as comments goes. On stream. Not usually.
I think it's just when you're live, I think there's a separate algorithm for streams. I have no idea how it works.
Yeah, I don't either. At least at one point, though, apparently my live stream hit somebody's recommended, so that's a plus.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. There you go. There must be a way to do the metadata for these streams, but fucked if I know. Yeah, I'm trying to keep Alex separate from Bear. I'm trying to get people to disassociate the two.
Yeah,
because I put up like a road rage video or something, and people start talking about politics in the comment section. I'm like, oh, what has Brexit got to do with road rage?
You got Brexit rage.
Get friggin' comment rage.
You guys over there, though, Barry, you guys crack me up when I see your road rage videos and stuff. I'm like, you guys are too polite.
Have you watched all of my road rage videos?
Not all of them, no. But
you should probably watch a few more of them. Because there are a couple which get quite violent, but I would say that there's definitely a stark difference between American and British road rage. British people will come up with creative insults and shout them at each other 9 times out of 10. Sometimes it gets violent.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a bit of a chase that goes on. But with Americans, you people try to kill each other.
Yeah, we come out swinging.
Yeah.
And the amount of ratchet bitches I see in American road rage
Oh,
videos.
ain't that the truth?
I'm like shouting, "World Star!"
Ain't that the
screen.
truth? Oh,
The ghetto American road rage ones kill me, man.
yeah.
In the ghetto.
Because they get out their car, they pull out each other's weaves, and they try to run each other over.
Don't you know how expensive that weave is?
That's what I think it was. Was the video of the chick who tried to run the people over because they threw a snowball at her Jeep?
Oh wow!
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
I think that might have been the Indiana thing.
I wouldn't doubt it. Depends on what part of Indiana.
Indianapolis.
It was here in Indy. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. There are areas here in Indy that people don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah, crazy bitch tried to run people over. Like, damn.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. There's areas of this town that I will not go to unless I just absolutely have to. Trust me.
In Carlo, miles per hour, please, not kilometers an hour.
Yeah, he don't do that American stuff for miles per hour, you know.
Fucking do it in miles per hour, please.
It's close enough, and I suppose I can go into story time.
Hey, back in a second. I just need to grab a drink.
Okay. We'll wait on Bear, but we'll do story time. And I had to think of this one on the fly because I was so rushed, not having to run around all day and then come back at 2:00 and have this stream up by 2:30. So, yeah, but I think I got a good one.
I'm back.
And he's back. And let's see, what will we call? We'll call this one the bear attack that wasn't. How's that?
Does it involve me or
no? A for real bear, sort of, kind of, maybe. As I've mentioned before, my family used to own a lot of property out west of here, and once a year on the weekend closest to the 4th of July, our church would shut its doors and come out and hold church out there and have 3 days of camping in there. And it was always a really good time. Really did have a lot of good time. But one of those years, we decided to play a joke on one of my cousins, which a lot of that went on, playing practical jokes. Believe me, a lot of that went on. So somebody had a couple of sets of walkie-talkies. And we said, well, what can we do what can we do with this to pull a joke on somebody? And somebody remembered that my cousin had swore up and down that he saw a bear track in the woods earlier that day. Swore up and down. Now, in this area of Indiana, I have never seen a bear. I've seen mountain lions. I've seen, wild dogs, of course. Coyotes, but never a bear. Not saying it's impossible, just pretty daggum rare. So we'd been making fun of him all day about having seen a bear. We decided that when the sun went down, we started hiding those walkie-talkies at different places around the campsites. And somebody started making bear noises into the walkie-talkie. My cousin hears, he goes, "You hear that? You hear? I told you there was a bear around. You hear the bear?" And of course, we were all in on the joke and we're trying not to laugh. And he's running around trying to find the bear. Well, we're moving the walkie-talkies. Every time he gets close to one, we'll snatch it and move it somewhere else. And for like an hour, we're running this poor guy all over the campgrounds, looking for that bear. And he never did catch on. He never did. To the day he died, he swore he heard a bear that night. We never did let him in on the joke. Never did let him in on the joke. Now this is a twofer. That same year, my uncle was there, and he had a wildcat whistle. Depending on what area of the country, you might call them bobcats. Mean little critters, claws for days. About the size of a medium-sized dog, and they will mess you up. But he had a wildcat whistle, which is an animal call, and when you blew it just right, it sounded just like the scream of a wildcat. Right across the gravel road from where our campsites all were was a big thicket of woods. It was really thick. And he snuck across the road, was hiding in the weeds over there, blowing that wildcat whistle, trying to scare people. And people were getting concerned, or they're like, you hear that? There's a wildcat nearby. You better be careful, steer clear of that wildcat and everything. All of a sudden, I hear a shout, and I look over, and I see my uncle running from out of them woods, hell-bent for leather. He's running as fast as he can run. He doesn't stop till there's a ladder on the side of my grandmother's cabin, because we've been working on the roof while we were there. And he runs straight up that ladder and up on top of the house and kicked the ladder down. I'm like, Carl. Yeah, his name is Carl. Carl, what the heck, man? He goes, I'm not coming down. I said, what's the matter? He goes, that was me blowing the wildcat whistle. I was over in the woods blowing a wildcat whistle, trying to scare you guys. And the last time I blew it, I got answered. So a real wildcat was in the woods and answered him. It took us forever to talk him down and get him down off that roof. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. That's the best I could do on the spur of the moment when I really didn't have time to prepare for the stream today. So,
well, maybe we should take questions for 10 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. We can take questions. Anything you want to ask any three of us, any of the three of us. And
I'm an open book. Ask what you want.
Yeah.
Jen's typing in my Discord rather than the chat right now. I see you, Jen.
Jen, get out of the Discord, get in the chat. Was Carl that dumb? Carl he was my dad's half brother. Same mom, different dads. And he wasn't a whole lot older than I was, but this is the same uncle that thought it was funny to chase me and my cousin with a BB gun in each hand shooting at us, making us step and fetch when we were about 12 years old. He shot me in the butt with one of them. Of course, I played it up. I laid down and hollered, "Oh, you shot me, you shot me." And he's getting all scared. So don't tell on me, don't tell on me.
Why do some women have to be such bitches?
They need a good dicking.
Yeah.
Monkey would do it.
I'm a giver.
He is a giver. He is a giver.
Peter Allman, do you ever get asked the same question repeatedly? Sometimes.
He's old. He doesn't remember, so it's fine.
Yeah, I usually forget. So
I forget. Atheist Icons saving for a good down payment for a Focus RS. Fair enough. I personally wouldn't.
Yeah. No. Actually, we called him by his first and middle name together, which was Carl Reed. So we said it as one word. It's Carl Reed. Unfortunately, Carl Reed has passed away. He, after a very long, he was a truck driver, and he drove one of those. You've seen the semi trucks that have a dump bed on them. He was driving one of those, and he raised the dump bed and hit a power line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He lived for quite a while after, but it messed him up bad.
Somebody asked our greatest accomplishment and greatest regret. I don't really believe in regret and greatest accomplishment. Raising my children.
Exactly. That was going to be my
Aw.
greatest accomplishment was my kids. My greatest regret is not being able to spend more time with my kids because I worked a lot when they were young, away from home a lot.
I have a lot of regrets, but I'm not sure if any of them is particularly high on the list. I sometimes regret leaving the Navy. Greatest accomplishment? Well, I mean, YouTube's been pretty good. Passing my electronic warfare course when everyone told me I was too dumb to do it.
Beth
Those people
Castleman
were
says,
obviously stupid.
yeah.
That felt good when I passed that course. And I passed high grades as well.
Beth Castleman says, I hate Midwestern winters. They suck. Stick around. It'll change. They always do. Wait 5 minutes.
But yeah, love my little boy as well. He's a great accomplishment.
What's with the plurals, Bandsma? RJ Bandsma, has your wives ever dressed you like they would dress themselves as a prank? What's with
No.
the plural?
I'm
No.
not Mormon, first of all.
Yeah. I could barely handle the one I got. Oh boy, more than one. I don't see how people do it. Yeah, I just got a really awful look because my wife just walked in the door.
Look, I wouldn't mind a second wife with an oral fetish who has to satisfy that fetish like 14 times a day. But otherwise, yeah, just one wife is plenty.
A very, very wet groin.
That's all right.
Oh, okay. Has Bear ever
What
watched
powder's
hockey? I've watched the movie Goon, if that counts.
Hockey has never made sense to me. I'm not a big hockey fan. I'm not against it. I just don't understand it.
I've played hockey, not ice hockey, but normal hockey.
I know what icing is and a few of those, but hang on a second, guys.
I've also watched the Mighty Ducks. Does that count?
I'm not a huge hockey fan. I like the fights, but they've tried to clean it up so much there's not any.
Oh, that's sad. I thought that was the big appeal about ice hockey was the violence.
Yeah, it's the only time Canadians get mad. It was nice to see him act human.
I thoroughly enjoyed both the Goon movies. Thoroughly, but there's two types. There's ice hockey and then there's normal hockey. I've played like hockey on grass. Been hitting the leg of a hockey stick. That fucking hurt. Oh God, Bear, you should do a series on the hockey matches between Russia and Canada from back in the 80s. I can imagine that got pretty bad.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Somebody knocked at our door and ran.
He's hearing things.
No, I'm not. Somebody was knocking on the door. I'm telling you.
Trying to see if you can fire a shot off at them, I reckon. Get out of my yard. You played field hockey in North America. That's a woman's game. Do Americans even play hockey?
Oh, yeah.
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 We have hockey teams. We have the National Hockey Association.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Or
thought you
league.
guys were
Sorry,
way
it's a
bigger
league.
on foosball and NASCAR.
Well, yeah, it's not as big as the NFL or even the NBA or anything like that, but it's still got a pretty big following.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. And rounders, I know you guys are big on that.
Baseball.
Rounders.
Christine Morris wants to know what I was doing when I heard Dale Sr. died. I actually was watching the race that he crashed in. So, yeah.
I like watching rugby, but I don't follow it. I've played a bit of rugby. I'm not a fan of being bulldogged to the floor at full speed. It hurts. Sweet Jesus, Bear, I live in Minnesota. Hockey is as big as American football here. Okay, calm down. You know, America's not the whole world.
It might as well be.
Yeah, the way you lot fucking talk about it, yeah. Fucking
Well, we're
World
not wrong.
Series. But the only sport we really don't care about is soccer. You have soccer teams.
Not really. We don't.
You even took part in the World Cup.
Yeah, and only our women did any good. So I mean, that's
Nobody
not
follows
that
it.
in the last one.
Nobody follows it, Bear. I mean, we have it, but I couldn't even tell you the name of any of our teams.
The only team I know of yours is LA Galaxy because David Beckham went to go play for them. That's where we send our retired football players to go play for your American teams. Oh yeah, not the most recent World Cup, but the World Cup before. You guys did pretty okay. One of the matches was in Florida, I believe.
I couldn't tell you. One of J-Kid's biggest disappointments is his son wanted to play soccer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You could have become a soccer grandpa.
It's like finding out they have Downs.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, shut up, you.
I'm just pointing out it's true.
Okay, if you say so.
Look, it's not for you guys because for you guys, Downs is normal, but for us, that's a big deal.
Wasn't it an American Down syndrome guy standing up recently saying that Down syndrome people are people too?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. You don't get that over here.
Well, no, because it's like I said, it's just normal for you guys.
We're busy trying to make them date each other and putting it on Channel 4.
Is that like a real show over there? Because I would watch that.
The Undateables.
Oh, yeah, I have heard about that.
Yeah. They get like Down syndrome people with autism, people with Tourette syndrome, and they try to set them up on dates and stuff. It's basically poverty porn.
Jay Bansman wants to know, is Teresa Earnhardt crazy? Yes.
She sounds like a character from Final Fantasy.
Zombie Teddy, Bloodwing, is the ambush a soccer team there in your state, or is that hockey? I have no idea. I don't know. Our hockey team used to be called the Racers, but I think they got changed to the Ice.
Now they're the racists.
Yeah.
Go sports.
Sports is awesome. I'm just like, I'm not a hockey fan.
Yeah. I'm
nothing against it, but
I don't think about it like I do soccer, that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't understand it and I don't watch.
Biggest sport in the world. But even I don't follow it, to be honest. I only really watch when it's internationals. Anyone can do it. Not anyone can be in the Premier League, mate.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to be hateful because of it.
Oh, I'm not hateful.
You sound a little hateful.
I'm not hateful.
You sounded like you were like, man, I'm hateful right now.
I just love that they pick on us Americans for calling it soccer instead of football. And technically, the English are the ones that came up with the term soccer.
And we gave it up. I realized it was a bad idea. But I think we've come to the end of today's Redneck Radio, mate.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that. We have. I'll answer one more question. Jim, this is Redneck question. Have you ever been to a rodeo? I have not, but I've always wanted to. They look like a lot of fun. I've done rodeo type things on farms before personally, but never been to a rodeo. So, yeah. We've come to the end of the streams, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thank you for the donations and all the like. Look at that. I told you guys were awesome. 80 watching and 78 likes. Look at that ratio. My gosh. But thanks
101 is watching my end. Let me refresh the stream.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Bear, thank you. Is there anything you want to show?
Yeah, I put out a new video on the main channel on I Rate Bear today, doing a response to that big fat bitch from BBC Sesh, promoting the idea that thin privilege is a thing. Go give that a watch. And I also put out a video yesterday on I Rate Alex talking about some drama in the commentary community.
Oh, there you go. Monkey, thank you for popping in. Glad you was able to make it through the whole stream. You sounded a little rough when you came in.
That standing up, man, it was killing me. So just a little rest in my chair here.
I hear you on that one. Anything you want to shill, buddy?
Yeah, tonight we'll be on Satsu 2 Cents channel with Lords of the Night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And tomorrow, guys, on 2 Cents Plus, while we're playing New Dawn, we will be giving away a copy of New Dawn. So come check it out at about 11:15 p.m. Eastern time.
Hey, there you go. Sounds like a good deal to me. All right, guys. As I said, thanks for coming out. We're going to get out of here. And as always, get out of my yard.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.